Hello and welcome everyone. This is the weekly update for my margin account. In the past week, I purchased quite a good number of ETFs and mainly doubled the value of my portfolio through the purchases. Overall, the portfolio is still down, but we are doing good in terms of not triggering a margin call. And my expected income for the month of July has gone up to over 300. So let us take a look at the new ETFs that I've added to my portfolio. Here is the list of all the ticker symbols, the number of shares, the average cost per share, and the total cost. As you can see, I've added single stock ETFs, which are based on Tesla, Microsoft, Meta, and Strategy. We also have Biggie and HHIS, which are very much the biggest income generators within the portfolio. But in addition, we also have defensive positions like SDAY and CDAY, which are expected to perform the balancing act if the tech sector goes down. So generally, if tech companies are down, the money flows into more defensive stocks, and these ETFs hold those defensive stocks. In terms of the capital I invested last week, it is $5,800. But if you add up the total cost amount, you will get a book value of $8,779. So I'm using a margin of almost $3,000 on a capital of $5,800. In addition, I also received some income last week from Biggie and C-Day. Not a lot, but this amount will definitely go up next month, which is when we will be receiving the full month's income for all the holdings that we have. And this is how the position stands as of the end of day on June 26th. So my total capital invested has gone up to 11,000. Yield on capital is still over 40%. Yield on book value has gone below 30%. And the way we are maintaining a yield on capital of over 40% is by ensuring a slightly higher margin multiple, which is the reason the downside remaining percentage has also gone down. Last week it was around 55%. Right now it's down to 52%. In terms of capital return and total return, the portfolio is also not doing great. Almost 6% down in terms of total return and 7% in terms of capital return. But I think a lot of this will change once we start receiving the income from these ETFs. And as I mentioned earlier, next month in July, my expected income is over $300. In fact, $386. And this is the list of all the ETFs I have right now and the amount I'm expected to receive based on the current number of shares I'm holding for each ETF. The highest income is coming from Biggie, but the rest of them are pretty much equally divided, I would say. I have had I have highlighted four ETFs in yellow because these ETFs pay semi-monthly, so the amounts will be divided across two payments in the month of July. Moving forward, I'm not going to buy any new ETFs in this portfolio, at least for a month. I just want to take a break and see how this portfolio performs because we have defensive positions like C-Day, S-Day, and Utes, which I'm expecting to perform as a counterbalance against the more aggressive positions like Biggie and HHIS, as well as the single stock ETFs. So that's the update for this week. Let me know if you're using the margin account and which ETFs you're buying right now in it. Thanks for watching. I will see you all in the next one.